What's good, people? It's Money Monday and time for another episode of the Mason Jar. I hope that everybody's week is off to a great start. Over the past few videos, we've been talking about interest rates and what we should do if they cut interest rates or when they cut interest rates. The Federal Reserve Board of Governors, they meet in a place called Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I think it's in Grand Tetons, somewhere in that area. I don't know exactly why. There's some story about fly fishing. I don't think that all of the Board of Governors is going out there to fly fish, though. But they go on this little break in order to meet and discuss policy and interest rates. And they're getting ready to do that. I think the next meeting, if I'm not mistaken, and my notes aren't right. If my notes are right, it's on September 17th, the 17th through the 18th. And we're expecting them to cut the rates. And in a previous video, I talked about how that may lead to the decrease in the interest rates for your interest earning checking accounts and your savings accounts, and how you may want to make some moves to make sure your money is still working for you and making the most. But what we want to avoid is creating a type of run on the banks like what happened in that bank in California not too long ago when it collapsed because everybody that had money in the bank was running and taking it out of the bank. You definitely want to look at where to put your money so that it earns the best interest or has the best chance of growth. But before you pull your money out of your existing banks and try to move them elsewhere, check with your bank and make sure they don't offer other products like investment accounts or ways for you to buy CDs or municipal bonds. That's the topic of this week, as we make moves to make sure that our money is still growing at the best rates. Don't create a type of run on the banks where we put our banks at risk because they're losing money. We could still make sure that our money is working as hard as it can for us within our existing banks by contacting our banks and making sure that we're aware of all the products that they have available and that our money is in the best place or invested in the right things like CDs, bonds, etc. That's it for this week. Make sure your money is working for you, but make sure you don't destroy your bank in the process, and make sure you're taking full advantage of what your banks have to offer. That's it for this week. Remember the motto: get money, keep money. I'll holler at y'all next week.